You ever been to Japan? Visiting Japan for the first time would probably be a culture shock for most Americans. The food, the language, the currency, and young children walking to school, running errands, and taking the subway on their own. It is common in Tokyo to see small children as young as 5 or 6 years old traipsing along the streets with their mini backpacks and their oversized hats, either alone or in a group of other young children. They are trained by their parents at a young age to safely cross roads, to learn the transportation systems, and to identify places to go if they're ever in trouble. This is the norm in Japan because it's consistently ranked one of the safest countries in the world and because Japan places widespread trust in its own society. A 2016 article in The Wire says, quote, schools also distribute a special yellow patch to first graders that they wear on their uniforms, which identifies them as newbies to the art of navigating in the city. Adults keep a special eye out for these patch wearers. Retirees sometimes volunteer to usher children across roads safely while they go to school. Households can also volunteer to display signs outside their homes indicating their willingness to provide refuge to any child in distress. In Japan, there's a collective agreement to keep children safe at all costs. Not so in America. Last week in the United States, 3 children and 3 school employees were killed in the country's 38th mass shooting in the month of March. That's according to the Gun Violence Archive. 6 people are dead after a shooter entered the Covenant School in Nashville, Tennessee, with a military-style AR-15 rifle and began shooting indiscriminately. On the day of the shooting, the First Lady, Jill Biden, a lifelong educator, had this to say.
I am truly without words, and our children deserve better.
Our children deserve better. A few days earlier, before the shooting in Nashville, Republican Congressman John Joyce of Pennsylvania had a similar hope for America's children.
Our students deserve better.
Their statements are the same, but the meaning behind their words couldn't be more different because Congressman Joyce was talking about protecting the nation's children not from guns, but from plant-based milk. He added, quote, we cannot allow almonds or soy to be passed off as dairy. The outrage. Here's a little more of his speech.
Bones, muscle, brain, and vital organs all rely on products like whole milk for healthy development.
When the bullets from an AR-15 rip through a child, their bones, muscle, brain, and vital organs are eviscerated. There's virtually no chance for survival, let alone healthy development. Beware those who will try to convince you that the safety of children is their #1 priority. They are banning books, they're banning lessons on race, they're banning health care for trans children, they're blaming video games, they're blaming drag shows, they're banning sex education, and they're banning almond milk. Almond beverage. They're banning Michelangelo's anatomically correct statue of David, all in the name of protecting the kids. But none of these things, including seeing the statue of David's stone penis, actually puts a child's life at risk of danger. You know what does? The military-style lethal weapons that are legally purchased by people who wish to inflict harm on other people. Look at this video. Look at these children fleeing their elementary school, running for their lives. These children are not fleeing books or statues or stories of black history. They are trying to outrun bullets from an AR-15 rifle, an impossible task for 6 people who never made it out of that school alive. I hope to one day look back at assault weapons the same way we look at drunk driving or smoking on airplanes. Today, it seems implausible that those things were once societally acceptable, but there was a time when you could drink a pack of beer and get behind the wheel of a car or light up a cigarette in a restaurant or in an airplane. Many Americans were strongly opposed to criminalizing drunk driving or banning cigarettes on airplanes, but now it is the norm. My hope is that one day we look back and say, wow, remember those times when anyone could just buy an AR-15? That was crazy. But in order for that to happen, our lawmakers need to act, and the Republican Party needs to drop the selective outrage and come to the collective agreement to keep children safe at all costs.